Good evening, everybody.
Remember when we were
Father
playing
Chris Johnson
Rimworld
here.
one of the first times, and then like
For the
saw,
first little
Izzy,
bit,
you're
you're going to
like,
just hear
you were,
my
like, the DJ
my
thing?
son and daughter as they play in the background. But as usual, though, nonetheless, I'm going to open us with a prayer. O Heavenly King, Comforter, Spirit of Truth, who art everywhere present and fillest all things, treasury of good things and giver of life, come and dwell in us and cleanse us of all impurity and save our souls, O good one.
No, I saw.
Welcome on in, everybody. We are
I thought I heard gurgle.
we're going to start off a little calm today.
Wonder where that dumb
And just as I welcome everybody in and say it's time to take a deep breath
It's probably gonna come up.
at the end of our day and hopefully have a nice time together,
Yeah,
a relaxing
we've only
time.
gotten, like, 5 or 6
I've had to admit
downloads.
the inevitable. I said I was done with Rimworld,
We haven't seen
but
Fog in a while.
Rimworld wasn't done with me, it seems. I have already started a new game. Featuring our previously assembled ideologian called the Orthodox Way. And we've got some stuff going. We've got 3 colonists. It's a very interesting setup that we've got. And because what we've got is we've got all 3 females, okay, first of all. And one of them is Lou. Hey, welcome back in. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking and thanks for coming in. How are you doing? We've got Lou. She is 31, chronological age 89. And she was, look at this history, which it's quite a dark history. I won't dwell on it. Her adult history is not much better. So she, since that time, apparently has converted to the Orthodox way and is trying to lead a different kind of life now. She is... I don't think it's that time yet. I'll let you know. When I decide it's that time, I will at you. Gonzalo, good to see you as always. Thanks for coming in. Howdy. So we are looking at Lou. Again, she's a former prostitute. She has a dark history, but she's now changed her ways. She's part of the Orthodox way. She's been just recently become our chosen friend of God. She's the moral leader of the group here. I know it's not strictly Orthodox, but let's just say maybe she's doing reader services. In any case, the truth is we had 3 females, and so we've got Lou. She has got a passion for social. She's very good there, and that's why she ended up having to be our friend of God. She's good at artistic, cooking, and plants. She's got a passion for those, and she can do construction. She's had to. We've got Josephine. Let's have a look at her. A vat-grown soldier and quarry worker. She's a nudist. That conflicts with the requirements of the Orthodox way, but hopefully she is going to be able to get over that. Super immune, obviously, is awesome. Recluse, yeah, well, maybe we'll just build her own cell, perhaps over here somewhere. A cell in the Orthodox sense, not in the keeping prisoners in Rimworld sense. Speaking of which, this man here, Diver, he is a 17-year-old teenage drifter of the Waster xenotype. He has just recently been converted from his other religion, which was some sort of horrific wastelander flesh piracy or something like that. And I'm just catching up on the comments here. No, not necessary. Yeah, well, we'll see how she feels as it gets colder. Right now, it's not cold at all. It's horribly hot outside and not much better inside. And so we've got, but this guy, here's the problem we have with this guy is he's a waster. So here's the problem with that is they have a built-in
Are you serious with me right now?
they have a built-in psychite dependency, and that's a problem because and I didn't really think about the kind of problem it would be, and I'll tell you why. He's already in a deficiency mode, which is stage 1 of psychite withdrawal for the wasters. He's also got initial heat stroke. I need to put an air conditioner in here. While I'm thinking about it, let's just take care of that. I'm going to put one in the main barracks area, and then I'll put a vent put a vent in the wall here. That should take care of things, I hope. In the meantime, so here's the problem, right? He needs something psychite to survive. And I have some Wake Up, which is a psychite derivative. The problem is so the only way to administer this to a prisoner is if you go to their prisoner status, or their health rather, and you go to operations and you can create an operation called administer Wake Up.
You can walk faster than it. Yeah.
But the problem is that
like slow. The nun walks slower than you.
When I click on somebody and then try to click on him, cannot operate on diver. Not ready for surgery. Okay, let's see. Well, anyway, the point is, rather than bury the lead, because of the restrictions of the Orthodox way, which I essentially like their sort of substance restrictions are only the milder substances and none of the harder. Anything derived from psychite is considered one of the harder substances, and so they can't they won't administer it even as a medical procedure. So this guy, unless he can somehow, because of just like his need for it overriding the memes of the Orthodox way ideologian, then he's just going to end up dying from psychite deficiency. And and the problem is there's going to be more raiders from that faction. And imprisoning raiders and converting them is one of the key ways of adding colonists. So we'll see what happens when I'm able to I did convert him already to the Orthodox way. Hopefully that didn't kill him, because hopefully his own religion won't prevent him from giving into his psychite dependency. But we'll see how it plays out. Meanwhile, we've got a dead body in the freezer here of one of his compatriots. I called it a freezer. I need to reduce it to freezing temperatures, because it used to be the combined kitchen and refrigerator. I moved the kitchen, the stove, and the butcher table out here into a separate room. And it's not an ideal setup. The workflow is not great. But, we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll just set things to go here. I decided to come back to Rimworld because, I'm going to try to make a little bit more of a concerted effort to actually make it work. I'm building a wall, a protective wall here. We've got quite an interesting map, as you can see. It's early. It's still very early. I think I'm on day, we can see here, it's Jugust, I guess, so it's been maybe a month, right? Because it goes April, May into Jugust in the months of Rimworld. yeah, I've tried to be responsible this time around, and I set things up a little bit. I was like, let me just play. I had a couple of hilarious and actually not that hilarious, but mostly tragic scenarios play out in a solo game, and I was like, okay, that's fun and everything, but let me actually give it a good try here. I also, in full disclosure, I decreased. I've switched it over from Randy Random to Phoebe Chillax as far as the AI GM is
That
concerned.
scared me so much.
Yeah, Armando, everything fell apart. Everything ended in complete disaster once again. So this is a whole new group here once again. Who's a martyr? Oh, this guy. Well, it's true. I mean, he will have. I suppose if he ends up just willfully giving in to psychite, the slow death of psychite deficiency for a waster, that's quite a decision. God bless you. God bless you. And thank you. Hello, Subdeacon K. Perhaps you can confirm Gonzalo's suspicion that moving north cures nudism. All right. Yeah, once again. So here we have a slightly better setup. I need to clean it up, obviously. It's kind of messy. We need to... Am I out of steel? Yeah, I am flat out of steel. Busted flat in Baton Rouge. What's the mining setup
no
here?
guns unless the other
Only
person has a gun.
Josephine, really. That's fine. She usually doesn't have much to do. Yeah, well, here's the deal. It's the orthodox way. I didn't even finish going through the characters, right? They're sleeping now, so maybe I'll take this opportunity to do that. I talked about Lou. She's the former prostitute, 31 years old. She's changed her ways. She's the leader of the group at this stage. We got Josephine, former vat-grown soldier, with a double passion for mining, passion for shooting and melee. And we've got Phoebe here, Apheba Defoe. Wait, what the heck just happened? No. Hold on. Doggone this game sometimes. Thank you. This is hold on. A brief disaster. All of these beds have changed into prison beds because of being in the middle of breaking down this wall and having to build it a vent. Where's the vent?
Jacob was going up just left, right.
Okay.
Where are we all leaving?
There's no steel. See, this is... Okay, the wall has to be rebuilt. Already occupied with the vent. Cancel that. Okay, build that wall. What the heck?
Are you still, who's still here? No, one person's already.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up and build the thing. Here we go. Okay, it's built. This guy can forget about his air conditioner for the moment. Am I out of power? Okay. Once again, my poor planning is showing forth here. I'm trying. Joyous day. All right, so we were talking about Lou. Listen, these all need to go. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm so blessed to have you with us once again. This is another one deserving of some time
Why is everyone
up on
else
the screen there. All right, Josephine, since you're up, so we have Josephine. And then we have Phoebe. Okay, we were just about to talk about her. She's 15 years old. Her childhood was a test subject. So, and yet she is the daughter of wait, I thought she was her daughter. Is that not right? Anyway, so these three here, they that's it. Okay, so Josephine is Lou's mother. That's what it is. Josephine is Lou's mother biologically, and then they're now Phoebe is 15 years old. She's slothful, kind, and with a chemical fascination. So that'll be interesting. She's got a double passion for melee and is really good at construction, and she's our main researcher. However, she can't do social, plant work, or mining, so that's fine. She's going to end up being our dedicated researcher most of the time. My dumb mistake just there. I think maybe this guy might deserve his own air conditioner at the end of the day, or at least the prison cell. But it is a prison cell after all. However, it's not good that the light has not come on yet, or that the so it might be time to go ahead and build a wind turbine. No, actually, the steel is most important. Okay, well, let's just let's see what happens when we advance time. I did wake them up by accident by turning all their beds into prison cells. There goes Josephine doing some mining. They all just decided to stay up, or stay up a little bit longer and do some little tasks. And back to bed, two of them go. Josephine grabs us a little bit of steel. It doesn't help us right now. I'll let them sleep. Because at least... No, it's still hot in there. Let me expand this zone here. You can see I got shelves built. I think I'll delete this stockpile zone and just let them fill up the shelves. Maybe build a couple more. No, I don't have anything to build with. I need to get on the ball here. This is not... yes, it is a moral play. I read normal at first. It's not a normal playthrough, but it is a moral playthrough as best I can. I see that while I wasn't really looking, they did bury that body that was in there, in the grave that I dug on the beach over here. Yeah, that's sort of the theme here, the Orthodox way. We'll see how it goes. So I'm building a wall, and I'm going to try to build some actual defenses this time. I've got a lot of things assigned. Heat stroke. Yeah. Well, maybe that'll convince him to come over to our... Oh, we got him. Yeah, just in time for him to get heat stroke. Yeah. Okay, it's cooling down a little bit. We have good steel right here. There's steel here. There's steel over here. What do we have? We got some more over here. And various slag, those are not steel. That's wild boars. Oh, this is marble. But yes, we're going to have some challenges, but luckily I don't think food will be one of them once we get fishing researched. I am doing that first this time. But anyway, I'm going to try to complete this wall. Once we've got him cutting down more wood. We've got Phoebe making blocks when she can. Where's she going now? She's just going on a walk? Taming the crow. That's right. She's working on her animal skills. It's one of the only tameable animals at all on the screen at the moment, is this crow over here. So what is Diver going to do? He's working on plants right now. Crime kid, eh? All right, so he likes construction. I don't. I don't know. The new guy, I don't even know how long he's going to be with us. Has he had? Did he drink any psychite? How's he doing? Health. He's still at deficiency. Okay, so dang. Can we? Where is our psychite? Do we still have it? Yeah. Ideologian forbids. Oh, we've got a built-in tragedy waiting to happen. If I was playing a normal game of Rimworld, the decision would be easy, you know. But as it is, I've got to prepare myself for one of two things to happen. Either he's just going to waste away. Right now he's already at, let's have a look here. We got the dependency deficiency here. He's at 16%, okay. And he will suffer from deficiency, and that means he's at a moving speed of a maximum of 80, consciousness max 70, and manipulation max 50. So he's bad at everything, and he's only going to get worse. After 30 days, he'll fall into a coma. 60 days, he will die. Last ingested psychite 9.6 days ago. Now, the good news is, because nobody else will take it, the stuff that I have will just sit there. My one hope has to be that in that ensuing 30 to 60 days, I can reform the religion. I can reform the ideologian and change that drug acceptance meme to being a little bit more merciful, so that we can have some waster converts. Because otherwise, we're just going to end up having to just kill the raiders, or imprison them, or maybe, I don't even know. We can't administer it to them. I think if we make them slaves, they might be able to administer it to themselves, but only if they don't convert. And obviously we have to convert them. So we're kind of stuck. I don't keep a lot in the vest pockets because I find that, like, there's a reason I keep just the top button. It's because if I sit down and all the buttons are buttoned, anything that's in these pockets will just pop out. Phone, anything like that will just slide out, and I won't even notice it. So I usually don't keep much in them. I'll grab my car keys and put them in them while I'm walking to the car. That's about it. That's all I can really trust them for. Well, don't think of it as a reform of the religion. Oh Lord, that's a screenshot right there. I should screenshot it right now and post it on X, and I think I will. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Open an image editor. We'll worry about that later, but it's there. I got it. Yeah. So it's like that. It's like, if these people are going to be able to convert to us, it's not their fault that they're from a xenotype that has this built-in genetic deficiency. It's like the Jem'Hadar from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. They have to, because it's not. We'll have to change it for like medical. I think there's real specific ways you can change it. It doesn't. You don't have to just make it a free for all. But again, we're just going to see how it plays out, because I don't remember when that reform option even pops up. I think you might have to have a certain number of adherents. But let's get back to it. Ketracel white, that's right. Yep. All right, so we've got some rice coming in. We've got a good amount of meals still, somewhat, not really, but I got some corn growing here. And let's see. This one needs to be cotton as well. Yes, indeed. All right, so here's some steel coming in here. Oh, gosh. Diver's doing something. What is he doing? He's eating. Oh, Lou, an insulting spree. She's going to start insulting Phoebe because of poor mood. Recreation starved. What do you want? I got a horseshoe pin. Man. All right, we have enough steel. Okay, who has tattered apparel? Diver. I did make one of these, but it'll be a while. But I don't have anything to make clothes with at the moment. I have planted some cotton. Well, yeah. So the cassock pockets, that's a whole other proposition. The vest pockets are the slippery ones. The cassock pockets at the moment. At the moment, my left-hand cassock pocket has this commemorative, if you want to call it, gold crown that was given out at the El Tanto por Cristo movie premiere on Monday night. The reason I couldn't stream Monday night. And so I just had this in my pocket, in my cassock pocket. It can easily fit, of course. And so I was sitting here without any memory that it was in there. And I said, what is in my pocket? What else we got? We have a somewhat dusty but still hardy, I don't know, you call it I guess a handkerchief. And it was a gift to me from a Korean priest at the clergy conference. And I keep it in my cassock pocket, and it comes in handy on hot days under the old Felonian there. Yeah, the hat, right? Here it is right here, as a matter of fact. The El Tanto por Cristo street team hat that I wore at the premiere, and also at St. John's when I was out there being the street team promoting the thing. So good times. Anyways, back to Rimworld, shall we? We've got a little while before we have to worry about Diver, and I'm just going to have to hope for the best. Let's get some more steel going in here. Phoebe, I want you to concentrate on research at the moment, actually, if you would. Now, what is Diver kind of set up to do. I'm going to slow things down a bit and let's have a look. Let's see here. So again, he's pretty good at constructing, so I can put him to work. Let's leave him on growing because that is useful. I don't want him to mine right now. That's a waste of his talents. There's no gun for him to hunt with, and that's really fine with me right now. Even though he loves it, I want to wait to solve the psychite problem first if we can. I don't really want him to research. I'll make it a 4 for him. And let's see here. Everything else looks okay at the moment, I think. So, being that I want him to do some constructing, let's get to... I think maybe I need to build another one of these. I was going to build a windmill, but I don't want to do that before I research batteries. So we're going to leave it for now. And I'll just build another wood-fired generator. There's plenty of trees. At least there's that. And I'm not going to need a ton of wood forever. I need a lot of wood right now because I do want to complete this wall. And I guess I want to make the entrance. I don't know, where should I have like 2 sort of routes in, or just leave it at 1 route in? It's a wooden wall is the problem, right? Because they're still they'll set it on fire no matter what I do. But I can put the fire out from the other side. It's only 1 thickness. Stop me if any of this is a bad idea. Those of you who know anything about Rimworld. Appreciate all advice, of course. Diver's harvesting. He's trying to harvest out there. Let's hope he doesn't... Oh, he botched it. Might not be the greatest idea to have him work on that, but... Okay, he's going to sleep. Okay, I think it was Josephine that likes being solitary, right? There's a lot of steel out there. Let's make... Because steel doesn't really degrade if you leave it outside. So... I don't know. Not going to worry about it right now. There we go, building the second generator. We can finally get that air conditioner going. If you will fire the generator, please. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, it's not terrible heat wave at the moment, so yeah, he's trying. I mean, he's. I feel bad. I mean, because I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to convert them before I try to recruit them. You know, it's the easiest way. But then it's like, you know, it's supposed to be the moral playthrough, you know, and I'm. But he's helping. You know what I think I probably need to do is do a ritual. See if we can Sunday service, we'll call it. Oh, that's not good. So we need we need a bunch more stuff before we can really do that. Okay, well that's fair. How about we build... I'm sort of thinking of this as like in an ancient monastery style. You know, it's on an island. That's what I should have left him as, you know, just as a mercy. I'm thinking about the guy on Mount Athos, you know, who smelled of vodka and the visitors were scandalized, and then the elders said, well, you know, he used to drink, you know, a liter of vodka a day. Now he's just down to, you know, 1/4 of that. or something. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Well, this is. I could have sworn we covered this in another playthrough, but you advised me to go fishing first for meal purposes. But anyways, it's going to be next. Research plan is going to be batteries next, I think. But it's just. I think fishing is going to be pretty key, especially for the way we're placed. It's not like a ton of wildlife to hunt. There's not very much good soil. So I've pretty much occupied what there is within the bounds. The rest of it's sort of muddy. So we'll see. I should definitely build another shelf, I think. Another couple. And link those settings. Gonna need some space for steel soon. Oh, compacted machinery, you say? Awesome. I'll leave it there for now. So let's see here. Yeah, it's quite a little band we've got, and I think, yeah, I hope that a merchant. I don't know what I have to sell a merchant. I definitely need to build another building. Maybe I make a building like out of one of these sections of the wall. Yeah, I'll make a little complex down here. Let's see here. My dog is going nuts with the with her bone, just clattering its way down the stairs. Can I sell Diver? I mean, no. I mean, I suppose I could. I'm not going to enslave him, though. Is there what else are we waiting to do? Okay, let's give them a chance to finish that up. Yeah, they need to get to cutting down those trees. Okay, it might be time to start working on the wall again, I think. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, I don't have a problem like making it kind of huge here. Maybe it's too ambitious of me. Whoops, that was a mistake. The dog. The dog! Oh. Yeah, alright, well let's just, let's see, we'll go that way. I'm just trying to decide where I want the sort of entrance for attackers to be. Hello, good to see you. Alright, so I mean, yeah, why am I afraid? Make it huge, make it big. And I'll kind of have the outline of the whole complex, to work with. Yeah, let's... that looks good. Let's see here. Yeah, go big or go home. I'm like hesitating because I'm like, am I embarrassing myself by doing what I'm doing? Showing this ridiculous wall idea? And I realized it doesn't matter at all. The answer is automatically yes. All right, I think I'm going to close this wall off, however, because then we at least route them through this already kind of narrow area. They're not gonna. They want to get at our good stuff here, right? So they're gonna go this way. Over here, I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I guess just sort of build a... maybe like an entranceway, for those coming to visit. It's not all horrible. It should be beautiful, right? Let's think of it as a monastery. Like they're all wearing robes. I did set that up too. I set up a mild preference for robes for everybody. Once we get some materials set up, we're going to be able to give Lou her hood that she wants. And who knows? The mind boggles. The possibilities are endless. Let's get that steel back home, folks. Let's mine out the compacted machinery too while we're at it. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome on in. It's Rimworld once again, I confess. Couldn't stay away. I have sort of an idea of how to do it a little bit better. This is a good idea. They do want to go out there and swim. They like having access. They can swim over there if they want to. Low food. Heat stroke. Yeah, it's hot outside. Okay. I probably need to put an air conditioner in there as well. So let's do that real quick. Somebody has heat stroke. Diver. Yeah. Poor guy. Poor guy. It's awful. It's kind of awful knowing his fate, the Devil Strand. I don't have the growing skill to grow it. Oh, this reminds me. I forgot. I think Lou is a night person. I need to set that up. So, right, I think she... night owl, so... okay, so she needs to be awake at least from 23 to 6, so let's change this. Let's make it... oh, whoops, no. Anything? 23 to 6, and then she can sleep from... see, everybody else sleeps for 8, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Welcome in. Is what? Because they're wearing robe. What? Who? Huh? What? What did I miss? Why? another Mountain Blade enjoyer. Yes, Mountain Blade. We'll get to it this evening. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. What's all right? What did I miss? What have I done? I don't think I'm doing anything incorrectly or wrong. This was probably a silly, crazy idea to build it this way, but other than that, the Devil Strand. Oh, because of my plant, the lack of my plant skill? Yes. Well, I'm sorry to hear that second part. You avoided. Well, it's one of the, is it still early access? I'm just such a huge Mountain Blade fan. All right, can we get some hauling done over here? Okay, they are hauling. That's good. Another thing, why don't they chop the trunks automatically? Like why doesn't it just happen by default? No. Oh, gosh, I hope not. I don't know. I mean, it is very hot outside. It's 100 degrees. Or Diver again. What's he wearing? Yeah, just those pants. Steel wool pants. Okay. Okay. Oh, Phoebe already got up to intellectual 8. She's researching. I think she started at 5. That's good. All right, so we're getting the hauling done. We're filling up the shelves quickly. I think I might need to set aside a different stockpile for steel. I don't believe steel deteriorates, so I think I'm just going to make a separate steel stockpile over here. All right, it's going to be ugly, but I don't know. We'll try to make some prettier parts. They like the garden. They love walking through the garden. So let's see if we can make like a nice pathway for them. The problem is if it's too nice, it'll start attracting more raiders. So we do have to be careful with our defenses. Maybe I will build. I've already got a game going. I think because what I'm going to do, I'm going to treat you guys just to my average gaming habits rather than trying to force some kind of YouTube-ish thing, and I'll ease into it. Just try to stay consistent. I felt bad having to miss Monday, but it was the movie. But I am spamming. I'm playing. What I'm doing is I don't want to start another playthrough right now, but so I'm doing it kind of suboptimally. I created a Vlandian Lord, but then I ended up kind of spending. I'm pretty much devoted to the South Empire Empress at this point, and so the vast majority. My entire formation is my entire warband is cavalry. It's about 2-to-1 cavalry to horse archers. So, and I spam. Yeah, I do. The Vigla recruits, Vigla Imperial recruits, and the and then a bunch of the Bucellari. Yeah, it's not fair. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Well, hey, that sounds like good news. Maybe I'll hop onto that this evening too. Who knows? Who knows? Right now, things are kind of going okay at the moment. This stockpile, clear all. We're gonna let's see, raw resources. steel. Okay. And then we're going to remove steel from the shelves here. And just clear up some shelf space. Yeah. Hey, well, who cares about the tier, man? Fly what you like. The beauty of that game is each of those ships really feels different when you fly them, and they're fun. And whoa, who's got a break risk now? Probably Diver? Lou again? Why? Recreation starved. Okay. Well, come on now. You don't like your horseshoes? You don't like your horseshoes. I don't know. I suppose I could make like a lounge or something. Subdeacon K, you have a brother. You have a brother. Well, my defense is this big wall. And then I've got a couple of routes in here. So, this isn't built. I don't know what happened here. So at least there's a, I can direct their course a little bit, I hope. And then I probably need to build spike traps and things like that. Let's do that. Ah. Oh, Lord. Good. All right, I am using a lot of wood by building all those traps, but so be it. Yeah, it's a bad time out there. It's hot. All right, Lou is doing a little bit better. What is she doing? Building wooden wall? Or was she just taking a walk earlier? So, let's see, what should the next step be here? Well, Lou's doing a lot of building. And, I don't know. It may not be the orthodox way to build these spike traps. I'm not sure. Well, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. But we're going to build them anyway. Okay, she needs recreation. I admit it. I probably need to do something. I said I was going to build another. So we're already out of wood. So let's chop down these. Okay. We can get rid of the ones that are close by the entrance here. And then these down here I want to leave because trees are pretty. This mud isn't pretty. I'm going to need to cover over the mud with something prettier than that. Yep. So the spike traps, I've got two. Yeah, they are ugly though. They don't like the spike traps. They don't like looking at them, and they do have to pass that way to get out. Hopefully, nobody triggers. They can trip over their own spike traps. That would be an unwelcome tragedy. But yeah. Well, hey, look. I mean, Rimworld is a rough place. It's a rough place. You need to defend yourself somehow. Starvation. Okay, well, we've got all this rice sitting here. Oh, brother. Is this ready to harvest? Let's harvest it anyway. It's at 96%, the berries. There's more berries out here. Yeah, they're good to go. Maybe put one door. Steel door. Wasted resources. Yeah, Lou might just have to go ahead and break down for me, and then she'll have a catharsis, and we'll be back to normal. It's just the way it is sometimes in Rimworld. Alright, so we need to do a couple of things still. Major break risk still, low food. Yeah. They're going to be eating. Oh, she's cooking. Good for her. Good. She cooked a batch of 4. That'll keep everybody going. And then she'll get back to harvesting. Wonder if I should just shoot this ram here. How are we doing on wildlife? This otter. What's going on with the otter? Confused wandering. Poor otter. Why? Let's hunt it. Can we tame it? No. We're still at maximum of 2 right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just is. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It probably isn't. But somehow it just is. Okay, what are the animals that I've actually got on the island with me? Just this one ram. Is he the only one of his kind? Yeah, there's 2 males. Let's shoot it. Alright, and Lou... That's right, Lou is a night owl. So she's happy right now. She's working through the night. A single choke point, you say? Well, I've got 2 at the moment. And I built all those spike traps, so I'm going to at least see what happens on the next raid. Go from there. That would be a heck of a way to play. Just run. Solar flare, eh? Okay. I don't love that, but let's see where this is in relation to ourselves. It's on the ice cap. Wow, it's at the South Pole. We're all the way over here. Okay. Well, I will not be doing that. No. Not doing that
What'd you
one.
say?
Sorry to say. All right. We're still getting some good harvesting done. That's good.
Okay.
Well, possibly. I hope so. Oh. Who's... Oh, the ram. Please don't hit them. Are you going to get the thing? Is it going to bleed out or... Yeah, 18 hours. Okay. 8 hours. 5 hours. And I'll be right back. Pausing for a sec. Oh, what? I don't monitor the chat as closely as I should sometimes. Okay, there we go. Got him. Okay. There's some more steel laying out here. That's okay. It's safe where it is for the moment. Or maybe I'll just mark it anyway. Just get it over with. Okay, so we've got... I realize now I haven't set the butcher creature forever. And we're getting some rice in, so that's good. And Phoebe goes up a level once again. Diver is close to breaking. Well, it says she's 9. It's actually not bad, but you know, it's certainly not bad for a start. But we shall see. Worked out okay. All right, the meat is butchered. Why is it not being hauled? I don't know. Where is everybody? Lou is doing that. Josephine is doing... What are you doing? She's hunting that otter. Oh, okay. All right, that's fair enough. Well, this will give us some hide to work with, actually, which means we can actually add that. The hood's already there. Who's set to craft? Josephine again. Okay, that's fair enough. So she'll finish hunting, and maybe she'll make a hood. I think there's an ancient danger up here. Yeah. Although I didn't get the notification of the mysterious feeling that you get when you go next to him. So, oh, you won the stays on the screen for a while award again. Subdeacon K. You are the man to beat. Poor heat stroke. Poor diver. Again, with the solar. Oh, because... Did I run out of wood? I am not doing well. I can't... Oh, these traps. These traps. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Just gonna have to let it ride. Okay. So now we're going to get an actual heat wave. An unusual heat wave. That's really bad, actually. Tiger. There's no tiger. We got mega sloths. Okay, this is actually really bad, so stop doing that. Refuel the daggone thing. Refuel that too. Well, at least I'm just going to have to eat that heat stroke, man. It's terrible. Oh no, what? What happened now? The heat stroke? Is that what you're reacting to? It's bad. It's bad news. The heat wave, 119 degrees outside. It's 92 inside with the air conditioner set to 70, right? The bedroom stays relatively cool because people don't really go through it during the day. So the door's not always opening and closing, but here in the workshop, it's not that way. And it stays hot all the time. Josephine has cracked under the pressure. Unsightly environment was her last straw. Really? Yeah, I guess it's kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly out here with all the rubble, big rocks and boulders and stuff. Oh, and the blood. That doesn't help. Okay, we got an eclipse. All right. And major break risk for diver. All right, another major break risk. You know, sometimes you just have to let it happen, I think. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm back in Rimworld. And we were still playing the Orthodox way. Everybody here is an Orthodox way adherent. I think, let's see, in addition to that hood, let's add a robe. Still wasting resources. 133 degrees. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's add another robe. What all are they wearing? So shirt, robe, and pants. It's tough. It's the Orthodox way. 131 degrees, and what's happening now? Why is everything green? Okay, we're still failing at the spike traps, I see. Okay, Lou is close to breaking. Diver completed that trap. So, no more spike traps being built at the moment, not until they get sprung. Slow things down just a bit here. Phoebe eats a meal. Lou cooks a meal. Oh, we got some meat-based meals here too. Somebody needs to clean the kitchen. No, they don't leave. They just go into a kind of a funk. You know, they have some sort of mental break, and there are different results from that depending on the kind of person they are. This is an excellent point. Being in Rimworld is a good excuse for economy. Oh, chunks of spacecraft crashed nearby. Okay, and that is relatively nearby too. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of steel now. We still are very low on wood, and we need to get to chopping. What is Lou doing? Is she still handling rice? That's fine. I had this set to do forever, and I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly, because the food that we get is seasonal. We still haven't... We're so close to finishing fishing, though. Okay, she's cooking more rice. Yeah, that's a great point. And probably, I mean, they can get to the water. God, they hate the walk, though. It's a really ugly walk. It's just an ugly, ugly thing to walk through. Yeah. I need to clean this area up and make it look nice. Alright, what's Lou up to? She's cooking 4 simple meals again. Alright, 105 at night. 105 during the eclipse, I should say. Yep. It can get pretty bad. It can get pretty bad, which has happened on this very program. You can plant various things. Let's see what I can... Like a grow zone. The thing is, this soil is all kind of bad. This is not soil at all. This is sandstone here. So, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, Lou. You're gonna get over it. Oh, we finished fishing. Awesome. Okay, that brings us to battery. Alright, the colony proceeds. The monastery, let's call it. Shall we call it? What do you want to call it? The hermitage? I do agree. The spike trap setup, I regret it now. I actively regret it. It's not the way. But I'm not going to deconstruct them now. Let's just turn off auto rearm, shall we? Let's just turn off auto rearm on all of those. Okay? And let's just hope that we can be forgiven for our lack of faith. Our lack of faith. Really. I'm ashamed to have wasted all that wood, all that beautiful wood, to build such an ugly spectacle. For shame. Yes, I had considered growing... I've never done the beer thing here. Smoke leaf is very efficient for keeping moods up, but that didn't seem very orthodox. I kind of changed it stealthily. So you got cotton. Let's see what happens when our cotton finishes growing. Maybe I'll put some hops in. And yeah, the mood, figuring out the moods is going to be yeah. So yeah, select plant to grow. I think being able to plant trees is its own separate research, actually. Tree sowing. Yeah. So I'm not sure I want to devote time to that right now. The trees grow pretty fast on their own in this environment. At least there's that. I would say it's the latter, because there's various effects associated with it. Yeah. Chocolate does exist in the game. I think it probably requires better growing than I have, but we'll make some hops later. Over here, what do I have here? Zycoid. See, why did I do that? Somebody's planted it. So their plant skill, that's probably Lou, right? Eclipse ended, that's good. But it's still the heat wave, that's bad. We need the wood nonetheless. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Alright, so we got some wood coming in, that's good. I'm not going to build anything with wood for a while. Except I did promise I was going to build another sort of facility down here. And I still think that might be a good idea. And so I'm going to do it. Let's see here. Yeah, specific research for the chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. 8, you sort of need 8 for all the good stuff. There she goes. There she goes. She's on a tantrum, which means she's going to smash up random furniture, items, and structures. Okay. Better that it happened outside the walls, I guess. And then she'll just smash at the walls. Oh, she's coming in. All right, well. I don't have anything too valuable yet. Hopefully she doesn't smash up. Oh, she's smashing a spike trap. Or no, she's smashing a wall. Still want her to trigger the spike trap. Which one? Here we go. All right, Lou, be careful, would you? Oh, she's smashing up my wood wall. Is she done yet? Nope. Back to hitting on a stone wall there. It's not going to help. This is a dirty, dirty room. Goodness gracious. How's everybody doing? Got any questions? Anything on your mind? A flash storm in the middle of a heat stroke, the middle of a heat wave. Oh, brother. It can cause massive fires. Okay, that struck the ocean. We can handle that. Unfortunately, she wasn't destroying the spike trap. There's still a horrible risk that she could wander into one of these spike traps while she's in the middle of her tantrum here. Yeah, she's not okay. Not yet. She does need a minute. Looks like she needs about an hour. Yeah, look at that. Okay, it did start a fire. Okay. This could have been a lot worse. There's my opinion on that. Ah, okay. So she snapped out of it, and she's repairing her damage that she caused. All right. Flash storm is over. The heat wave is still on. It's 108 degrees at night. And our ascetic laborers carry on. How much wood do I have? And stone. The truth is, I need all of this. Sorry. There we go. Luckily, my live stream isn't a church. So, I'm a capricious and unfair tyrant. Like I promised Bannerlord, I still haven't got to it. I feel bad about that. It's 9:51. Should I switch to Bannerlord? What do you think? A little bit of Bannerlord, just to kind of leave these people to their heaty skeet for a little bit. Look at this. By default, he would win, but win what? What do we think? A little bit of Bannerlord? I think I'll do a little bit of Bannerlord for a bit. Why not? I'll wait for this piece of music to finish up. And let me actually set a fishing zone while I'm at it. What is the volume of fish here? Bluefish and marlin. 540, that's a good count. What about over here? 540, 540. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me set this fishing zone, and I will indeed switch over. Yeah. Perfect. I will remove it from the stage. And we're going to save and quit to OS. We'll get back to it. The music is so good. It really is, the Rimworld music. And I'm sorry to say for those Bannerlord players among you that I'm not playing with any mods right now. I tried. There's something wrong with my copy of it. Or maybe I don't quite understand what's going on. And I need somebody to walk me through the process. And I have Vortex and I have all that stuff. And, I'm not a total noob when it comes to this stuff. But for some reason or other, I was having difficult. Well, it is now. It is now. And maybe it is in Greek too. I don't know. But in any case, let's see. Let's share. This. And there we go. Yeah, I don't. I want to play with a bunch of mods. There's a whole bunch I wanted to play with. I tried a bunch of collections. I will. I promised both. I promised. I overpromised as usual. But I haven't become discouraged a bit from Rimworld. I'm just doing the thing that I normally do when I play a game, which is I take some breaks. jump around a little bit. Yeah, I've checked the integrity of the game files. I've I've done all of the turn it off and back on type of options within Vortex, and what I haven't tried yet is actually manually loading the things into folders and all that. I haven't done that in a long time with any game. I don't want to. All right, so here we have it. Here's my party. There's my guy, Sevalar. We got Alec Colbiter, Cares the Scholar, and Alkyria the Shield Maiden, Korik the Loud in my party at the moment. I have several other members that are in my faction, in my clan, but they're doing other things. A couple of them are governing places. We've got some children. So, I'm not going to pretend that I know entirely what I'm doing. As always with this game, I just sort of take it as it comes, and we see how we do. And we're doing okay at the moment. We are doing okay at the moment. My party has 186 dudes. I got 26 prisoners currently, and that's kind of my replenishment stock is the prisoners. Several of them are ready to sign on now, but I'm at my max capacity already. Roll some dice, pick up a journal, keep me in the background, let me know how it goes. Yes, I've played it. I own it. It's great. Yeah, that's a classic. I will absolutely stream Caves of Could. Yes. Maybe I'll even do it tonight. What the heck? I'm not going to switch off a Bannerlord just yet, but it is great. It is great, and I'm basically always in the mood to play it. I mean, it's just that kind of game. Kind of like Rimworld or Stellaris or one of those. Just done always, just like Jello. It's always time for Caves of Could. All right, let's see here. I was in the middle of doing stuff. Primarily, I've got the Dragon Banner assembled, and I pledged my loyalty to the Empress of the Southern Empire, and that's kind of where we're at. I'm kind of in that, if you want to call it an end game, like a ramp up to an end game, kind of. So right now, I think I was roughly trying to kind of make it out there. What is this? Somebody from the Northern Empire has this city, Akalat? That's just weird. So I'm going to make it up to my one city that I govern, Mycia. We'll see how it goes. Oh, another clan member is with child. Okay, my faction has created an army around one of my castles, actually. Chenopsis Castle is mine. But I'm going to Mycia first before I do anything else. I have a ridiculous amount of money. And why? Because I broke the game. And I'm not ashamed of it. Here we go. This is a real question, it looks like. I had to go look that up. How is that a bad thing? The basis of Christianity, if following Jesus and the small difference between denominations are rather insignificant. What is this a response to? What did you have to look up? Did somebody make a sort of orthodox joke that involved a word that you had to look up? Ecumenist. Okay. There we go. Yes, ecumenist. Right. Okay, so from an Orthodox standpoint, yeah, ecumenism is the idea that that we're all basically the same religion. or that we're all the same church, or that that the other Christian churches are, or the other faiths um, uh, are just as good as Orthodoxy, or maybe only slightly less good. And that understanding or that belief is called ecumenism, roughly. So yeah, so the, so there's some Orthodox people here because I'm a priest and stuff, and so that's why they find out about the fact that I'm doing this, and so there's going to be some interesting overlap here. So yes, it's but of course that's not what the channel's here for, is to argue about ecumenism. The thing is that it's not insignificant. I do have to address this, though, that now that it's out there, and of course I don't mean to offend, but just to explain the Orthodox standpoint. Yeah, and Uruk-bai is correct in this statement here. And yeah, so in the grand scheme of things is, of course, the whole topic when you're talking about the church, because the church is not just a, if the claims of the church are to be taken at face value, then it's far more than just an earthly institution that happens to exist on this tiny little green ball in the middle of great blackness. It's the sort of central fact of all of existence. The church is actually what defines the grand scheme of things. So if you don't believe the same things as other people who claim the same name of Christianity, then it ends up actually mattering quite a bit in the grand scheme of things, because just like if you're operating with a roadmap and the roadmap is telling you different ways to get to a place, or even telling you that you need to be going to different places entirely, then you can run into some trouble. So I bear no animus towards anybody of any other religion. Certainly not. Everybody's welcome to come here and discuss all this stuff and hang out with me as I play my games. But just so that you understand the Orthodox perspective, when we as considering the way we regard the other Christian faiths. Otherwise, we would be in communion with them. We would be willing to share a common cup of the Eucharist and things like that, but we don't. And the reason is because we don't believe the same things, and we don't partake of the same apostolic succession and etc. There are many things like that. So, but I'm glad you brought it up, because that's one of the reasons I'm here, is to talk about that kind of thing. Back to the horse and sword. All right, we're tearing through the wilderness here. 100% cavalry, almost 100% cavalry. It's a beautiful thing, absolutely beautiful. Oh, some looters. Let's absolutely smash them, shall we? Just for fun, since there's no other red targets nearby.
You best back off.
No thanks. Justice demands you pay for your crimes. This is going to be ridiculous, by the way. This is going to be a ridiculous absolute bloodbath here. Okay, we'll leave these little runners behind. There's 6 guys. It's almost not funny in a way. I don't know how well this is coming through. It might be stuttering pretty badly here. Oh, I missed him completely. That's embarrassing. Let's chop. There we go. Got one. Oh. My own man's horse got in the way. All right. That's the end of that. There's one guy left running around. There he is. Oh, that's the end. Somewhat pitiful, I'll admit. Okay, let's go pick on someone our own size, shall we? Got some training out of that. No, just more willing participants. What do we have here? Okay, just checking out the mission situation. Yeah, so this conspiracy stuff, and then I've got to try to, well, we, the Southern Empire, is trying to unify the army, or the Empire, but my lady is entirely focusing her efforts elsewhere. And, it's no good. We got, Sevalar is my name. And I'm trying to, and I've made a name for myself so far. Yeah, was it bad there for a second? Is it bad the whole time, or was it just when I was in the horse riding part, riding around all fast? All right. So I'm kind of just sticking my neck out here, and we're gonna hope to run into something good. Maybe I can provoke a response. This village is not looking good anyway. Almost nothing. Sad. Oh, here comes somebody. Let's let him get a little closer, Okay. We'll stop raiding. And run that guy down. That's one of the mercenaries. Oh, there's all sorts of folks. He ran to the castle. Lame. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's stuttering all the time. That's not good. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. That's not going to work, right? That's not going to work. It's annoying, right? It's probably not fun to look at. Stuttering like that. Yeah, I can see it now. That's not good. Okay. Let's try something else. Caves of Cud, perhaps. All right. Save and exit. My apologies. It's such a great game. I was really getting into it, but yes. Yes, originally there was only one. And the claim of the Orthodox Church is that that's still the same one, that we are still the same church that was in the time of the apostles. All right, so we're exiting the game. Drop the quality. Too late. Too late. Let's see here. Caves of Code is always installed. And I have no like special way that I play this, or special challenge way I'm going to play it or anything. I'm going to play a very vanilla form of it. Okay, let's share. Okay, I'll have to adjust some options here. Change it from full screen. Display. Where is the I don't know. It's not working out. Where's the daggone control for... Okay, full screen. Turn it off. All right, that should work. Okay. Dog, go away. I love the dog, but she's doing her thing that she does. All right, so okay. Caves of Khud. This game is amazing. It keeps on cutting the sound out when I switch over to the other screen, which is annoying. I wonder if there's a way I can get it to not do that. Sound. Let's see. Who has played this game? Who has played Caves of Khud before? I know at least one of you has. Advanced options. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. It'll just be what it'll be. New game. Here we go. Classic is the only way to play this game. The only way to play this game. That's great news. That's fantastic news. All is well. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a sip of my tasty beverage. All right. Classic. Let's see. We can do a preset, new, random. I don't really feel like doing random, but let's see what random gives me. A nomad mutated humanoid, electrical generation, spontaneous combustion, disintegration, kindle, pyrokinesis, and space-time vortex. Well, that does sound kind of fun, I will say. That does sound like a fun build, as the kids say. So maybe we'll roll with it. That's crazy, though. Toughness 20, ego 22. So this guy, don't mess with him. Name. The name. Moving on. I'm going to start at Joppa because I always start at Joppa. Hardening math. Wow. You embark for the caves of Khud. On the Ides of Ubu Ut, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the far rim of Mograyi, the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of viridian water vine, There are huts wrought from rock salt and brine stalk. On the horizon, Kud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. Okay. Here we are. Yeah. It's it's it is crazy, actually. Very lucky. All right. I probably don't need to. Usually I play this with the keyboard. There's a. All right. So there's always an opening procedure here that you kind of need to do. You go in this door and you steal everything out of this chest. Okay, we got a bandage, staff, and a short bow. Awesome. Let's see. Tab is take all. Did I take it all? Yes. What is this? We got, a canteen. Get. Okay. The door's closed, so that's the key part here. I think the same. There's stuff I can take here? No. There's a fence. See, they modified these houses. It used to be they were all closed off. Now they've opened up a couple of them, so you can't just quite so easily steal from them, which is a shame. This one I will not be playing according to the Orthodox way. This will be according to the way of this character within the context of the Caves of Kud. Yes. Yes, well, let's see. So I've got discharge, right? So I got electricity powers, I got fire powers, and I've got space-time vortex, which essentially is teleportation, I guess. Not bad. What do I have for gear? Okay. So in my left hand, I have Desert Chris. That's a dagger. Right hand, we've got the torch. Good. Couple of canteens, water skins. Let's have a look at the missile weapons, because I did get this short bow. So let's equip that. And I don't have any arrows right now. So that's fine. Let's talk to the people to talk to here. We've got the met the water vine farmer here. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. Begin water ritual, 1 dram of water. You share your water with Mehmet and begin the water ritual. The reputation with the villagers of Joppa increased by 100 to -40. Because they dislike Mehmet, your reputation with frogs decreased by 50 to 500, minus 525. Boy, they really don't like frogs. They admire Mehmet, your reputation with insects increased by 100 to -325. Okay. Live and drink, water sib, your reputation, etc. All right, so I can't afford any of these just yet, but I will do the water ritual with a couple more. I am called the name. Tell me about your village. Water vine farm in the lap of the marsh. You've sucked the moisture out of a water vine, yea? We tend the plant here. I'm in search of work. I have it then. Something's eating our water vine. Round beetle moon. Kurun says he saw a creature, spider-like, slinking in the brine, but no cave spider would dare get so near Warden's stomps. I tasted a bit of red fleck in the pool, shale like we find in the soil by Red Rock. Hike there, will you, to Red Rock, just about 2 parasangs north of Joppa. Kill the vermin and bring one's corpse back. We're seeing what it is. Elder will take care to pay you afterward. Waterhand. Accept quest. All right. The water ritual. All right, so let's see. So there's no longer... Where's the... Is the preacher, the crazy preacher, still here? The prophet? Shouting about... Okay. Let's talk to this dude. Warden Iraim. He's a centaur. Elders over my right shoulder, chemist a left. I ask you pick one or turn around. I ain't here for chat. All right. Well, water ritual anyway. Okay. Fellowship of Wardens increased. Villagers increased. Okay. Mehmet has bade me to travel to Red Rock. Oh, baboons. Those are nasty. Baboons are no joke. Yes, these are important elements of the game. Whoops. Let's see. Travel to Red Rock. What is a warden? Now every settlement of Kud keeps a warden. We snuff threats to the peace. Who are you? Called Iraim, warden of Joppa. I kill trouble. Don't be trouble. Okay, live and drink. Let's talk to the headman here, the elder. Friend? Elder Erudad smiles. Live and drink. Come in, sit. Come sit neath the cool shade. Cross a pillow there. And welcome to Joppa. You may drink of our fresh water too, and quench your thirst. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. There we go. Now they like us a lot. Okay, the villagers of Namu don't like that, though. All right, favorite dish. How about apple mats? Shall we? I always like to do apple mats. All right, we spend 50 of our reputation to get that recipe from him. And we got the apple mats recipe. I'm not going to ask him for a secret just yet. Yeah, this game has astoundingly good writing. So, highly recommended for that reason, among many others. It's just one of the great true roguelikes. The word roguelike, the concept of roguelike has become kind of diluted or something. It's changed. It's not the same. But this is a true roguelike to me. Just an old man gassing on. All right, so talk to that elder. There's another lady to talk to. Nima Ruda, town apothecary. What wares do you offer? Okay, let's take a look. Trade. Okay. Okay, well, just some honey. I don't need any of these things at the moment. All right, so the next person to talk to is this dude over here. Argive. Exceeding mass thresholds, perhaps a ganglionic teleprojector fitted with suspensors. Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. Waste heat from the thermocask, or centrifugal extraction to the P density of sun slag. Unexpected deviation from the Clank constant. Must you bother me? What are you, some sort of water freak? Foundron-eyed pilgrim? Arconaut? Make yourself useful and fetch me a knick-knack from one of the caves, then I may reward you. Where can I find a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. Scoop the surface of the marsh, or head on east to the rust wells, or wander into the desert for all I care. You receive a new quest. Fetch Argive a knick-knack. So, Oftentimes you can start the game with a knick-knack or two, but not today. Not today. So I'm gonna actually have to find him knickknacks. Oh, what a bother. What a bother. Oh, maybe I can buy some from the merchant after I go and kill some things. I think I'll try that. The copper wine. It's not the best, but so it's a way to level, and it's better than going north right away. Going north right away is kind of a death sentence. Speaking of which, I have to remember how I'm supposed to play this character here. So disintegration. Yeah. I'm going to be using a bow a lot, I think. So let's go. We're going to go east. And I mean, I'm not going to go to the Rust Wells right away. Let's go to this statue here. We're not going to desecrate the shrine. Let's look at it. Depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Reshef. In 3 AR, Reshef cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of the gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. You note this piece of information in the Sultan Histories Reshef section of your journal. Let's pray. You voice a short prayer beneath the shrine to Reshef. Fair enough. Somebody's yelling. That's where that yellow text is coming from. Is there like a crazy preacher shouting? Oftentimes there was in oh, is that him? Oh well. We are going to go north briefly. All right, here we go. The ultimate training is these wet glow pads here. The plant gives no indication of understanding. The wet glow pad has nothing to trade. Yeah. Yeah, I'm old enough to have played that when it was actually just called Rogue, or NetHack, or Caves of, or whatever, the Amulet of Yendor. You know, it's all the different things it's been called over the years. Let's see. Okay. Should I use a power here, I think? Disintegration, maybe? Let's try that. Oh. Alright. The air vibrates destructively around you. You are exhausted. Too exhausted to act. Too exhausted to act. Okay, so that's like a major last-ditch thing. How old are you? Well, I'm 46. So, you know, I was playing Rogue when I was in the single digits, sitting on a spare computer at my parents' offices, wherever they worked. Yeah. Yeah. That would explain it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, brother. All right, so let's try Kindle. What happened? Anything? A kindled flame appears to the north. All right, so nothing really kindled though. Oh, okay, it's on fire. Okay, well, it's not really more. It's not really on fire much, is it? So can I toast? Okay, there we go. There we go. That's the good stuff. Yay. Let's let that fire burn a little bit. A puddle of dilute salt is destroyed. Flaming water vine is destroyed. Well, that didn't really do much, did it? Too much or too wet, I guess. All right, well, let's try. Oh, I don't own any arrows. Do I dare attack? Oh, he's attacking me. How's my... Yeah, I don't have a lot of HP here. But he's not doing... Oh, that was a critical. Okay. Sweet. Okay, I dry off a little bit and get some health back. Back to whacking that guy. Come on. Okay. It's getting dark. Okay, he's dead. 25 XP. I have to repeat the process here. Hasty retreat, you say? Stone shard I have. I stalled out on it for some reason. Always meant to get back to it, though. I think I will not play that tonight, however. Okay, there was a reason I came this northern section. It's because usually there's a statue here, or more than one, and statues are just good sort of things, sources of lore. Let's look at it. A significant event in the life of the ancient Sultan Mupatar. In 5077 BR, Mupatar won a decisive victory against the combined forces of the miniature-worshipping precinct of Karsiva at the bloody battle of Mupatarabad, though he lost his prized Lovaka, Frog's Boon, during the course of the conflict. As a result of the battle, Mupatarabad was so rife with stray portals to other places and times that it was renamed the Perpetual Wreck. You discover the location of the Karsiva Glacier Fold. You note the location of the Karsiva Glacier Fold in the Locations Historic Sites section of your journal. You received a new quest. Visit the Karsiva Glacier Fold. Recover Lovaka, Frog's Boon. Well, that's a lot. See, this is why I like to look at the statues. Okay, let's stay devoted here. I'll breathe a short prayer. Okay, we got a grave. Here rests Imu Rumet, became obsessed with disquisition on the malady of the mimic and forgot to eat. Well, that's a heck of a thing. Burned at the stake for promulgating Corpus Coleus. There you have it. There's a door. Anything in there? Nope. All right. So, go back south. And east again. I would love a ranged solution. My problem is I don't have money to buy arrows at the moment. Or do I? Do I have any money at all? Well, I've got the water, of course. I don't... Maybe I should, right? Maybe I should just go buy some arrows. They're not expensive. All right. Tam, the Dromad Merchant. Let's trade. Okay, yeah, so we got some wooden arrows. Okay, we'll do all of those. We'll do all the steels as well. It will cost us 2.25 drams of water. And that's fine. Only up 3 drams of water. Well, let's even it up a little more. Let's get some shotgun shells at least. Or lead slugs anyway. No, boom rose arrows, of course. Right? Well, how many does he have? Oh, he only has the one. That's funny. Okay, well, let's get some more Because I have to pay 3 anyway. Okay, that's all the lead slugs. Let's get the shotgun shells. It's exactly 3. 4 drams now. Hold on. Help me out. Why? Let's try this. 3 drams. Okay, we're back to good. Okay, so now we've got arrows. Let's get out of here. Let's load the arrows. Let's start with wood, it's fine. Let's head out. Let's do it. It's nighttime, wandering through the marshes in the nighttime. With a torch. I'm not sure I should really be wandering through the marshes nighttime. Maybe I should just go to sleep. Whatever. Oh, okay. Giant amoeba to the north. See, now this is a good time to, what, Kindle? Can I run? Yeah, he's slow. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right on my butt. Let's Kindle him. Ouch. That hurt. Yeah. Disintegrate that nerd. Yeah, I might have to, right? Let's at least try to get a shot off on him. Okay, where'd he go? Oh. Okay, disintegrate time. Too exhausted to act. He killed me. That's the end of that character. Caves of Cud, everybody. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Save tombstone file? No, I don't think that one's worthy of saving. I don't think we need to keep that one for posterity or anything. We have fun. Yes, we do. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that legendary, was it? Killed by a slime. 2 screens from home. 2 screens from Joppa. Yeah. It's a very powerful build, but not one that's meant to do what I was trying to do. I guess. Something like that. I should have just run. I should have just kept running instead of trying to take it on. So let's try something else, shall we? Shall we try something else? Back to Rimworld, huh? What do you think? What do you think? People are coming in, and it's kind of crazy. I'm looking at this list of things here that I have installed, and I think I should just go back to Rimworld, right? More caves. He wants more caves. I've already started Rimworld. It's too late. Wait, I already clicked the quit to OS button on Rimworld. It's too late to go back. More caves, he says. Rimworld was always the play. Yeah, you're right. See how changeable I am? How capricious and untrustworthy? You were right all along. Wait, no, hold on. Right, that's a good point. That's a good point. See, Rimworld is more interesting to watch. I do have to think somewhat about prospective audience, but we're back. We're back. In Rimworld. This guy. This guy. Now, yeah, I like this guy, but I don't trust this guy. Yeah, he is sneaky. All right. Back to it. The Orthodox way, permadeath. Do it. We're back. And we're back. What is he doing? Fueling the generator? Poor diver, man. How is he doing these days? Psychite dependency. It's been 18 days. Oh, Lord. Yeah. It's not going to go well. That's a shame. That's a shame. Diver, could you do some cleaning while you're at it, please, before you leave us? What is Lou doing over here? Harvesting. Oh, she's cutting trees down. Okay. That's good. That is well and good. We do need those trees. We need the wood. Okay. Now, over here... I think we will have like another... Oh, there's mud there. Okay, so that means we have to... Where is the... Do I have to research it? No, structure. Okay, so let's do... a steel door here. All right, once that bridge is built, then we can build a wall on it. And we're just going to turn this into just sort of like an extra little recreation room, maybe, or I don't know, just more stuff, more storage, more living space, basically. Right now, it's it's rather austere, isn't it? And Phoebe is still researching away, and we still got heat stroke. Diver. Your sacrifice will be remembered forever. Yeah, all this we need to get rid of. Honestly, how much wood is one of those anyway? 12 wood. That's a lot to cover all this mud. But we kind of have to at a certain point. It's just sitting there, all this space within our walls. Doing okay so far? Did anybody, because we have that stuff, so where's the crafting happening? Who's crafting? Josephine. What is Josephine doing? Swimming. Okay. It is very hot outside, so that is fair. Phoebe is assigned to fish. That's tough. I'm not sure I want her to just always be researching, you know? She's got a passion for fishing. But it's one of those things, you know? And 2. Even with a passion, like everybody else is even worse than her, and she's at 2. All right, so the cloth is coming along. Cotton is coming along nicely. We got a little bit of corn, psychoid. I'm not sure why I did the psychoid. I guess I'm just sort of desperately hoping that I get a chance to use it on Diver. 125 degrees. Goodness gracious. Ridiculous. Is it? Is it really? Let's move things along here, see how we're doing. Constructing, cutting down, doing stuff that needs doing. Construction botched. You know what, Diver? Let's take you off of construction, buddy. He's got a 6, though, and a passion for it. Never mind. You're doing your best, buddy. Is there anybody that shouldn't be doing it? Josephine? She's okay. Let's take her off it, though. There's other stuff to do. Like, what's she doing now? Harvesting the tree. Good. Steel walls. So there's another steel source there. That's good. And let's harvest the heal root. We got break risks. We've got heat stroke. Everybody has heat stroke. Rescuing Hoggy. Okay. The camp near Seagraves under armed guard. Okay. Is guarded by a 43-year-old Navy scientist. The 12 intellectual. Where is it? What? Okay. That's actually inaccessible. It's disappointing. You know, and as I say all that, I realize what I need is a church. I need to build the church. This is an excellent point. I mean, unfortunately, he's not armed, and I don't have a gun for him. I'm not going to send one of my 2 guns. Man. Exactly what? Send Diver? You agree? Oh, the church. Okay. Okay. Diver's having a tough time. I'm not sending Diver. Okay. You know, I said that I was done using wood, and obviously that's not true. Okay, let's build the wall here. I could use this as the audiology room. Heat wave is over. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was sort of envisioning that like the church would go well on this what's now a mud patch. I was thinking this down here could be the sort of recreation living area, and I'll change all of this into a just a workshop, so I can include other stuff down here. Okay, what is everybody doing? No, okay. I really want them to get around to making the clothing that I want made. Pretty sure we have enough material for it, do we? Maybe not, actually. No, we don't. I was wrong. We have light leather. No, that's not even close to enough. Okay. Okay, divers swimming. We'll see how it goes. I got my one my one donkey, the female donkey Gorda, age 10. Right, more heel root to harvest. Yeah, this is set to Phoebe Chillax again, by the way, so this is not going to be like Randy Random with the events stacked on top of each other. We will have time to breathe a little bit and get stuff done, which is, boring for content, but I don't care. I don't want to stress myself out. Still 100 degrees outside, even without the heat wave. Oh, he tried to flirt with Lou. That's terrible. Sad. Okay, we got this area built. So let's do something here. We've got plenty of steel, so okay, let's do this. Okay, I need more stone. I really do. And we need some more meals. Already. Thought we were doing so well. Might need to go hunting again. So what's up with the fish? Okay. We're just gonna stick Diver out there. because we do need the fish, and he's not really going to be long for our colony, unfortunately, because of this whole psychite addiction thing. Josephine and Diver chatted about facial hair. Okay. Batteries are done. Let's move on to beer brewing. Yes. A good idea. Well, let's see here. Is everybody occupied? Diver again. Oh, he's fishing. And it's raining. Yeah, I'm sure he's not feeling great at the moment. He's in a daze. Okay, we got the power conduit built. There we go. I'll do a hidden. Okay, we'll let them do that, and we're going to do a wall lamp once that's done. How are we doing for wood? We're doing good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and again, where did I find that stuff? Not floors. Furniture. Structure. Bridge. There it is. 12 apiece, right? Oh, that's so much. Dang it. This is quite an investment. Quite an investment. Let's try to at least make a nice, like, square chunk. All this stuff doesn't look good, you know? $9.24. $6.48. How small a church can we have, do you think? $6.48. It's less than half our stack of wood. Let's just call it that for now. We'll expand it later. Okay. Heat stroke again. Okay. Well, that cotton, it's coming in. It's coming in. Sun's going down. Well, I think I made it big enough for now. We can make it grand later. These are humble people. It's a lot to even do what they're doing. There goes Lou, being her night owl self. How we doing, everybody? What's on everybody's mind? Anything interesting going on today? other than Rimworld? Well, I'm playing Rimworld. I'm having a good time. You know, it's good. I will say online orthodoxy is a crazy place to be. Crazy thing to be a part of. Failed while constructing a bridge. Wasted resources. The movie was amazing. The movie was amazing. Look, if you like art films, if you like things that are going to make you really think, and it's really something. I was surprised by how much I liked it, and I wanted to like it. I mean, it would have been, you think about it, like we're hosting it and everything. You know, it would have been embarrassing if it was a stinker, but it was not. I mean, it was really, really good. So, I can't fault it at all. No, they're really, the one criticism I have, which is a criticism I have of like most movies, is it was maybe like 10 minutes too long. I think it could have maybe been, but that's such a crappy thing to say. It's so good. I mean, it was a real treat. If you've ever seen a movie like The Island or something like that, any other Orthodox type fare. But no, it was an American Orthodox movie. So, I never seen anything. I've seen The Island, which was kind of like it, but there's not much else that I've seen out there that's like it other than The Island. Certainly not as a religious film. I would compare it to other great weird movies that I've loved in the past. What do we have? Okay, Diver's out of his psychosis. That's good. He's back to fishing. Lou is close to the brink. Not going to worry too much about it. And we've got our first fish coming in. That's wonderful news. Finally, some meals. We ran out again. Lou is doing what? Building the bridge still. That's going to be the foundation for our church. It was really great. The movie was fantastic. Yeah, but I'm doing well. Very glad for you all to be with me. I will say I have yet to achieve the heights that the algorithm brought me to of a couple weeks ago, and we were in the 90s. What a heady time. But I'm very pleased to be hanging out with you guys. The good part is the construction skill will go way up for Lou. And she's definitely always busy. I mean, she's sort of the community leader, and yeah. So another thing I'm going to do is remove the raw vegetarian products from here. Hold on. Okay, raw food shouldn't be here. Oh, she wasted some more wood. That's acceptable. Raw, I don't want raw meat to be stored here ever. Vegetarian stuff, all this stuff can go into the freezer. Okay. She's getting a little more wood to finish up. Okay, nice. Eating raw fish. Gross. That's not good. Do we have any other berries around? There's one. Not much. Not much. It's not fully grown yet. This rice is right there. So Lou just needs to get to work. But she is sleeping. Is anyone else working on growing? Diver, of course. Josephine can do so, but she's harvesting that berry bush. And eating them right away. That's fair. A wild psychoid plant. I wonder... No, probably not. Actually, no, let's not harvest that. I can't use it. Gosh. Diver, how's his fishing doing anyway? It's really not good. Okay, enough of that. Phoebe, you need to fish, really. Let's change this work schedule. And I know it's not ideal right now, but... Oh, lose in a daze. Perfect. All right. I'll tell you what. We're going to... Why couldn't he research? Long-term task. Okay, let's change his priority. And let's continue to hope for the best. Oh, what a horrible suggestion. Controversial opinions. Look at this guy wandering in. Lou, our best person is... Okay. Diver's going to have to be the one, and he's not any good at it, that's for sure. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I've got this gold. Pemmican. Valuable food. I'll sell the poor steel knife. That's all for now. Okay, Josephine eats. Stores the rest of the pemmican. Okay, the visitors are leaving, that's fine. What kind of bird is this? A crow? Can I try to tame it again? How many crows? So I don't think that I was able to tame the other one. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah. Well, I love the idea, first of all. That's the ideal to me. I think that when a parish reaches about 200 people is a good time to start a mission. Because I think 200 people is about the most that anyone can really hold in their head as being someone they know and care about. At a certain point it becomes possible to hide in the service and not talk to anybody and sort of not be noticed for weeks at a time, which I think is not ideal. And it also requires... That's certainly true. There's not a surplus at the moment. It requires the support of the diocese to get that kind of thing done with regularity. One of the reasons I admire the Antiochians so much is is that they are very good at institutional support for this kind of thing. Yeah. So, here we go. Is Lou still wandering around? She is. She's on a psychotic wander. Luckily, she's doing it in the middle of her normal awake time. Oh, we have traders coming. Hopefully they don't trigger these spike traps. Oh man, it's such a shame that Lou's out of it right now, because she's the only person that can really trade with any skill. Okay, trade prices are affected. So be it. You know, do we really need to keep Gorda the donkey? Maybe if we find a male donkey sometime. More pemmican. That's a lot of pemmican they have too. I might need to buy it all at the moment. Okay, we've got some fish I'm not selling. Good old bulk goods trader. Okay, there's lots of meat. You know, the pemmican is cheaper than all the meat. Husky meat, chinchilla meat, and some cloth. Wonder if I should just buy some cloth too. You know, I don't know. I don't want to sell the donkey just yet, just on the possibility that we might, you know, find a male somewhere. How much for all the pemmican? 522. That's too much. And the cloth is 203 per unit. That's a lot too. I'm going to have my own cloth soon enough. That's not really a need. The food, though, is kind of a need, though. Sort of boom or bust here. We'll sell the leather. And we will buy all the pemmican. Nope. Before I think too much about it. And people are eating it up. That's good. Beggars need aid. What do they need? 39 silver. We'll see. I'll think about it. Yeah, Diver can do this job. And the corn's coming in slowly. It's a good thing I had this patch of fertile soil here. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, that's good to go. Almost good to go. Just wondering if I should start building the church yet. What does Phoebe get up to anyway? Fishing, of course. And who else can craft? Yeah, he's still researching.
Good night, Smoochie.
I'll be right back. All right. He's almost done with that research too. Man, I want to get some crafting done though. All right, Josephine, do something. What is she doing? Cleaning dirt. Yeah. Get some crafting done, huh? You're cleaning still. Well, I just realized I didn't buy the cloth. Of course not. I can't do crafting. Silly. But crafting includes cutting blocks. Yeah, so what's up with the oh, I dedicated a worker to it. Oh. Stupid. Good thing I remembered. I would have been tearing my hair out with that one. Gosh. Yep, there goes the caravan. That's fine. Oh, there's the beggars. Is Lou better yet? No. Okay. Diver. Let's be orthodox about it, I guess. Okay. Ancient garrison. How far away is that? Kind of far. Okay. Now that this has happened, I think quests. Okay, that one, no. Ship to the stars is not happening. Wait, yes it is. Wait, where's... That's the one. Okay. We got the grab engine. We gotta grab it. I guess Phoebe can go check it out. Grav core detected. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right, we're gonna reinstall this. Inside the walls here. Not gonna worry too much about where. Hopefully it's not ugly. All right, she's going to sleep. Lou is back from her psychotic break. Yes. And she's cooking some fish. Thank goodness. Maybe she'll actually harvest some rice, too. Thanks all for sticking around. 12 people with me. Yeah. It's my natural audience, I'll call it. Very nice to have you with me. Oh, she's working. She's getting the food, finally. Very good. Now, is somebody... There we go. Josephine, thank you. Beer brewing has been researched. We'll move from that to smithing, I think. Does anybody remember when the ideology gives you the reform option? Oh, maybe do I have to go straight to it? I don't know. Reformation points. I guess, do you do that? Is that like wealth threshold stuff, or how does that happen? Okay. No, people think it's ugly. They don't like it. Okay. But meanwhile, let's get these grab light panels, right? Okay. I think that's all of them that I can get on the map, and we will assign them their own stockpile, I guess. Because I don't think they deteriorate. So clear all. Grab light panels. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and meanwhile, let's turn grab light panels off in here. Okay. We're good. Oh, well then I'm afraid poor diver might be out of luck. Yikes. Okay. Shall we do something down here? Let's build it. Okay. It's the fall. Yeah. It's not. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a bummer. Oh well. It's just gonna have to. I'm gonna squeeze. You know what? Look at him. Look at him go. 17 years old. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not start singing for him just yet, but it's not looking good. Look at this. We're at deficiency. It's been 24 days. He's going to go into a coma in 6 days. Wow. Need warm clothes. Can't make any clothes. Oh, look, the cloth is coming in. Lou, what are you doing? Oh, she's building still. Yeah. Look at this chess room. It's the biggest chess room of all. Oh, brother. She's swimming. Is anyone gonna haul stuff? Okay, listen, I know you like to research and stuff. Let's get hauling done, you know, a little sooner. So I want to get those grab light panels out of there. All right, in the meantime, these things have been sitting around. Lou, she's hauling. Building a chair. Making some meals again. And she's going to sleep. All right, Josephine is still making blocks. We're doing good on granite blocks now, finally. Okay, so she's just making a lot of blocks, and that's good. So we're going to make the church out of stone, I think. So structure, do wall, granite. Is that granite? Yeah. I can't build on... I should have remembered. Where's the research? Heavy bridges. Heavy bridges is next. Sorry. Look at it's the Orthodox way. And look at all this wasted effort, wasted wood. Dang it. No, not quite. Not quite. Thank goodness. Have you been having fun with aquifers in Dwarf Fortress? There is certainly fun to be had with aquifers. Dwarf Fortress style fun. All right, so Lou, okay, they're finally hauling. Oh, she's deconstructing a ship chunks. And that's fine. Welcome in, everybody. We're back at Rimworld. We're doing the thing. Stay away from aquifers. Just stay away from aquifers for like your first 100 games. And when you do, watch some YouTube videos beforehand. Good old diver. Poor guy. I feel for him, man. That's awful. It's an awful story. Oof. Should have done fluid, I guess. That's a quotable quote. That's on-screen rights right there. Once again, you are first without equal in the realm of what, earning your way to extended display of comments? Yeah. The burned hand teaches best. Still making these blocks. Probably can calm down on it, actually. You know what? Let's calm down on it now. Okay, Josephine, I would like you now to Wait. No. Josephine and Lou get to work harvesting, seriously. Okay, we're going to build some steel shelves now in the kitchen here, in the, not the kitchen, but the... That's fun. Yeah, in the freezer. Let's create the stockpile now. We'll link all these together. We'll copy these settings. We'll paste them. Okay. And then when they get built, which will be after this harvest is done. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of cloth. Are they going to even be able to fit it all? You know what? Let's change this up, actually. It's not a pretty picture back here, is it? It's quite ugly. That's okay. They don't spend time, recreational time back there. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to expand this. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to... That's not what I wanted to do. Let's make a new zone here. Okay. This zone is going to be for nothing but... stone blocks, I guess? Yeah. Okay. No. Clear all stone blocks. And priority preferred. Okay. And the harvesting is going quite well. She's sowing sowing the new crop. Where is the relay? Okay. Not terribly far away. Yeah. The issue with now that we have all of these that we have the grav ship, which I've never played. I've never played the grav ship content before. I have the Odyssey mod, but not mod, but DLC. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you very much. See you soon. I have the Odyssey, and I just have yet to actually play it myself. I've watched some interesting playthroughs the last few days of this type of thing, and I'm looking forward to trying it. But I'm not sure that this particular colony is the best one to hop onto a grav ship and start going around doing stuff, but you never know what will turn into. It's a pretty crazy setup that I've got right now, that's for sure. I'm not crazy, but the new biome work that they've done, like the way that the new interesting sort of landmark terrains that can be generated are just so cool to me. And I just love these sort of island settings, the ones that I've found so far. They really are cool. And I think it's somewhat appropriate for the Orthodox way. This, though, again, I'm ashamed of it. I'm just going to let these traps spring on whoever they spring on, and we're not going to refill them after that. All right, on we go. How's this one doing? It's still growing. Eating the pemmican. Is that the last of it? No, there's 5 pemmican left. Pandas. Yes, it is Ostrov after all. Well, hi, DJ. Didn't see it was you there for a second. I cannot buy pandas today. I think you must have. Did you see a stream where there was a panda for sale? That would make sense. How are you doing today, DJ? Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. All right, we're sowing the next crop of cotton. And let's, you know what? That annoys me. Let's get rid of this one square because it's like the one square that's not on the rich soil, so the plant's growing slower there. Let's go ahead and just harvest that one now. Psychic Soothe, female. Well, that's good. 3 out of 4 are females. That will help. Yeah, it might be time to put some tiles down here too. Keep making those blocks. Keep making those blocks. Okay. Here's my okay, we got the smashed stumps in here still. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with that room, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with the big room. I know I said it was gonna be like a sort of a bigger living room, and I do still mean that. So I suppose I could put. So hold on, let me have a look at this Josephine. So she's a recluse. Being alone is best of all. So, I mean, there's not really too many ways. I don't know. It's not quite the same as ascetic. Ascetic is actually a quality you can have, a trait you can have in this game. All right, we're making them blocks. Doing good here. Okay, we got a bunch of granite. We got visitors coming again. They have items to trade. That's good. Okay, now who's going to do this work is the question. A rare catch. Oh, she found a t-shirt in the water. An alpaca wool t-shirt of excellent quality. That's funny. Will somebody go get it? What are you doing? No, don't go fishing. You can wear the t-shirt. Okay, now here, buddy. No, you know what? You don't need that. Phoebe, haul that back, please. Okay, here's our friends. Lou is able to trade. Okay, what do we got? You know, I don't have hope for this wake up. We're going to get rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Diver. It's sad. It's another sad Rimworld thing. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. I don't have any mods installed at the moment. Diver is not dead, but he can't be saved. So I'm selling the Wake Up finally. And actually, now that I mention it, I can probably get rid of that Psychite planting that I made too. Okay, I'm not selling cloth. He's got more pemmican for sale, which is good. I'm not selling components. I will sell this new the Synthread button-down shirt that just because. Why not? So, and how much is the pemmican? I'll get all of that. That's probably good for now, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Who's Diver again? Okay, let's set up some orders. Just keep myself stocked in wood here. And how's this? That's not good to go yet. Okay, we can deconstruct that. And there's another one. Okay, we'll call it good enough for now. Visitors came in to eat at my table. What are they doing? Just hanging out? Hanging out by my fishing spot. Okay, we'll call it 40 for now. Okay. No. Hold on. Stop. They left a great bow of justice. They left a named bow behind? Lightweight arrows. Never heard of such a thing. What is this? Customized parts. Lightweight arrows. Range multiplier plus 30. Okay, minus 10% damage. Market value. Okay, well. Yeah, it's a gift. Great Bow of Justice. Wow. Source Odyssey. Okay. That's a first for me. That's a first for me. Interesting. So who should get that, I wonder? Lou, yeah, shooting 2. Josephine's the one who really likes that. Maybe Phoebe, I guess, or I'll give it to Diver for as long. He's not going to be with us much longer. Poor guy. He can equip it for it as long as he's alive. Okay. Phoebe is back to fishing. Josephine, could you get to work, please? 58 degrees. Well, can you please make some stuff? Okay, work. Tailoring, she's not... That's me. That's my bad. We got comments going on. Let me reduce the speed here. Yes, good tidings. Modified weapons. Find shotguns converted to fire pulse. Nice. Okay. Very interesting. Good stuff. Okay. There's a... All right. She's eating. Is she going to get to work? Yes. Thank goodness gracious. What's she making? The hood, please? It's taken her a little while. That's okay. Okay, the hood is made. Pause it. Lou, go put it on. We are feeling good. Okay, she's making a robe. So maybe Diver can actually, like... How many days does he have left? 2 days. Dang, man. That's sad. He's just doing his duty here. All in the fish. Okay, what is up here? Okay, priority preferred. And this is priority normal. So let's change that around. Get that stuff on the shelves, people. The floor should just be an emergency. Okay, she made the robe. Oh, he's already going to get it. It's awful quality. He's wearing his robe. He's one of us, finally. As he puts our stuff back on the shelf. One of his last acts of devotion to the Orthodox way. Oh, man. Surprisingly sad. Yes. I had a solo game. It didn't last long. I was playing through it at the same time as I was playing the first couple iterations of the Orthodox way last week and the week before. And man, it had the worst, just sad, and just, I think finally at the end, the only person left was like a 7-year-old girl. Everybody else was dead, and it was just... Anyway, yeah. Rimworld is like that sometimes. Chunks of spacecraft. More chunks. We want chunks. Oh, it landed on an animal. Oh, can we get some... it landed on a couple animals there. All right. Oh, a timber wolf. Can I tame it? Oh, no, I can't. Requires 9. Phoebe has 4. Well, at least she's gone up from 2. Okay. Meanwhile, let's grab the sparrow and the rabbit. At least do something with them. There's seals out here. Or sea lions, rather. And I believe this is known as a mega sloth habitat. So I believe, yeah, there's just mega sloths. They're just always going to be on this map, which is good. Okay, these things are deteriorating. I need to get them. Actually, I really do. Because that's, that's steel. And maybe even plasteel, too? Can't quite recall that. Anything else? No. Yep. It is sad. I mean, I'm kind of just waiting, like Diver is just going to fall down at some point. Hauling a dead sparrow. Dead rabbit. Major break risk. Yeah, that'll happen, buddy. That's diver reaching the end. What are you grabbing from over there? Oh, it's the pieces from the ship chunk. Psychic Soothe is ending. Okay. Oh, the Psychite. Okay, I gotta change that up. Hot plant. I did research beer brewing, so I think I'm gonna switch. I think what we're gonna do. Okay, wait, that's set to hops, but I think we're gonna set this to hops. So when those grow, that'll be fine, and then this expanded out to here. And this is just going to change to corn, actually. Hopefully that's enough hops. I don't know how much hops makes beer. Let's... They already planted corn there. Wait. No. Okay, stop. Let's do hops right away over here. This... Stop. Okay, let's get the cut. Okay. Let's leave that as hops. Okay, she's just replacing the other one. Okay. And we get some corn out of there. Whatever. I'm not going to stress about it at the moment. Fermenting barrels. Yep. Miscellaneous, maybe? Production, probably? The hopper? Nope. Fermenting barrel, there it is. How many do I need? Can't tell. Let's build 2, I guess. 4, he says. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. You guys have been with me for a while. It's almost 3.5 hours now. I think in 5 minutes I will call it a night for the stream. we've had a good time so far. Hope all is well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, I feel always feel a little weird saying it, but it is one of those things to say. All right, I'll cancel one at your recommendation. You know what, Lou? Clean the kitchen. Oh, Diver. A food binge. How much longer does he have? It's been 30 days. He's going to start his food binge and then he's going to collapse. Oh, poor guy. All right, so he's like, what? He grabbed some pemmican to go, and then he's pigging out. It's not going to last long. Well, thank you for saying so. I hope people enjoy hanging out. I sure enjoy doing them, I'm a little, it's a little weird to have gone from like 90 some people the first couple of weeks on the Mondays to now having it be regularly around, this number. You made it. Are you just now showing up? Am I going to have to stream till 3 a.m. now? Thanks for coming in, though. We're never going to forget Diver. Oh, there he is. That's it. That's it. Unconscious. Okay. It's going to be a long, slow decline. Because he's not going to die for another 30 days. But it's obviously the Orthodox way to take care of him for that whole time. It's our own tenets that have brought him to this place. And he served us well. He did. Look at that face. Where's he at? Look at this guy. I can't zoom any farther. But I mean, look, isn't that a face only a mother could love? He served us well. 17 years old, waster. And that's the whole source of the problem right there. So this waster xenotype causes him to be automatically addicted to psychite. So without it, he begins to deteriorate, and then he falls into a coma, and then he dies. And because of have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. Thanks for interacting. And take care, man. Ouch. Yeah. He's gonna die because, again, he's addicted to psychite. But because of my religion, which I call the Orthodox way, like I set these substance things. Last time I had flesh purity when I created the first version of it, which means like no drugs at all, no body modification or tattoos or anything. I relaxed on that, and I allowed like some mild substances, like basically alcohol and smoke leaf is what this game calls it. Psychite is the source for the game's version of cocaine, basically. It's where you make substances called flake or yayo out of it. But you can also make something called psychite tea, or you can make something called wake up. Or another thing I think called go juice, which I think is another psychite derivative. But the main point is that because of the tenets of the religion, none of my people will give it to him, and because I converted him to my religion, he won't take it himself. And because of that, he's going to die in 30 days. And because I'm playing the Orthodox way, I'm not going to do what I would do in a normal Rimworld playthrough, which is like turn him into kibble or something. So instead, he's going to be taken back to his bed, there to live out the remainder of his days, which are going to be exactly 30. Go rescue him. Yep. Well, at least he got to hold on to the bow. He got to wear the robe of his people. Oh, a rat self-tamed. A self-tamed rat. Jump to location. Training. Rat prince. Medical emergency. Yeah. More chunks. It's an embarrassment of chunks. Yeah. Okay. It's 12:02, everybody. It's 12:02. Thank you, Subdeacon K, for your screen-worthy comments. It's fun to leave them up there. But it is 12:02, and so I think I shall bring it to a close. Let's go ahead and remove it from the stage. Thank you all for joining me. What an evening. Rocket. He wants me to rocket to 12:10. No, I'm going to bring it to a close. I thought about closing at 11:30, and that would have been a solid 3 hours right there, which is usually what I don't do longer. I've been doing 2.5. So I'm really stretching the boundaries today. But anyway, thank you all for joining me, and it really has been a pleasure. Please, if you liked the video, please like it. If you liked it enough, please subscribe. Even hit the notification bell. I've had people say, "Oh, I missed it. I missed the last stream and stuff." And I'll jokingly say to them, "Smash that bell." But smash the bell. Why not? So we can be together more often and not miss each other. I think the next time I'll stream, at least my next scheduled time, will be on Mondays. I'm doing Mondays and Wednesdays. I did 8:30 today. I'm going to go back to 9 p.m. from now on. Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. to 11:30 or 12, somewhere in there, doing something like what I'm doing now. We'll see if the algorithm takes to it or not. But I'm sure they'll like it if people like it. Anyway, if you feel like helping me out here, doing this, obviously I'm not, none of this makes money at all, but I am hoping to sort of raise awareness for my parish a little bit. And if you feel that you like anything enough to actually throw a few bucks our way, in the description of the video, and I think in the channel description too, there's a link to Holy Apostles Orthodox Church build page, and you can donate there for building projects that we're engaged in. And thank you, DJ. It's great to see you too. It's always great. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you all for joining me. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Oh, I'm going to say my prayer. I missed my prayer. It is truly meet to bless thee, the Theotokos, ever blessed and most blameless and mother of our God, more honorable than the cherubim, and beyond compare more glorious than the seraphim, who without corruption gave us birth to God the Word. The very Theotokos, thee do we magnify. Again, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. Talk to you soon.